What up, guys? Grimdrift here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are looking at Fenshi, the champion. We're going to do a full champion review of this guy and guide. We got him built out, but first let's take a look at these skills. We have on the A1, Hate Blades. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Not a bad little skill. You can book it out to get 40% chance. For an A1, yeah, I like decrease. The full decreased speed move there. That's pretty solid for an A1. A2, we have the Nowhere to Run. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%. That is an awesome move. You can get that up to 75% chance on a 2-turn cooldown, which is Fire Knight all over it. So that is a really solid move. Yeah. Really good one. And then we have his A3, which is attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit places a 5% poison debuff on the target for 3 turns. That's a triple turn, which is really nice. Will ignore 10% of the target's defense for each poison debuff on the target. That is huge. That is really huge. You put him in Savage, and you get that you get the Savage to proc. You give him gosh, what is it? Helm Smasher. And then you just put him with a poison champ, and this guy is going to just cut through some enemies here. Really solid moves all around. Now we got him kit out, built out. Let's take a look at this, just so you can kind of get the overall look here. I got him with 3,338 attacks, and he's an attack-based champion. We got 208 on the crit damage and 105 on crit rate, just on accident. Got a 219 debuff accuracy, so you can land most of his debuffs in most dungeons there. Obviously, if you're going from 21 to 25, you might need a little bit more. And then his speed is at a 175. Not bad for mid to early late game speeds. Otherwise, you know, depending upon the team you're running, you want him to keep pace with everybody in it. Alright, and then we can look at the gear piece by piece. You can kind of just see how I did it, what I got. I'm trying not to use too much OP gear, but obviously there's some 6-star pieces in there as well. We got crit damage gloves, attack chest, obviously speed boots, and then we got some accuracy on the banner, and crit damage, and some more attack out of the ring. So, solid build. Let's go ahead and jump on to the next part here. Alright, so we have him here in Dragon, ready to do a little bit of damage. We got him all set up to just rock his A2 there, or A3, excuse me. We do have some poisons on there, along with some debuffs, so we got everything we need to go ahead and hit the crossbowman, and here we go. A3, 42, plus he puts 2, 47. Not bad for no masteries, no anything really. Go ahead and wipe him out real quick. Puts up 2 times speed. We'll get around to do his A2. Not like a fantastical hit or like anything beyond the norm. Plus, he's not a super mega damage dealing build, but not bad. No complaints on that one. Alright, so here we are. We can do the A2. And we'll go ahead and go after Tyrell just because it's got so much health left. Boom, 21, 23, 24. So, I mean, not bad. No complaints. See if we can actually... Yeah, we'll lose most of our stuff. I was going to say, see if we can get through one more round. I'm guessing they're going to get wiped out here real quick. There you go. 17, 16. So they get decreased speed landed as well. So not bad all around. Good hitter, doing a lot of damage for kind of a mid-tier multi-hitter, which is kind of what you tend to get with your multi-hitters, especially when they have multiple multi-hits like the A1, the A2. For Fire Knight, that might kind of put him out of the realm of your Fire Knight team if he's not doing enough damage for you. But if you're a mid-tier game, that is a ton of damage. Plus, you can always try and stack a little more crit rate. You know, you can do a little bit more attack on him as well, and it will help you out. Alright, and his damage multipliers, if you're curious, yes, I was letting this run while I just double-checked it, is 1.1 damage multiplier on his A1, a flat 2% on his A2, and then a 2.7 on his A3. So not like the big massive tier hitters, not terrible but not fantastic, kind of right in that middle area. I'd say actually pretty decent damage multipliers for an epic there. So, yeah, not bad. Obviously, this team's going to win, but let's move on and see how well he does in other places. Alrighty guys, here we have it, checking out his utility in the Fire Knight 20, seeing if this guy can stand the test to see if what he is built for is indeed what in fact he's best at. The multi-hits, which is proven to be the best here in Fire Knight always. We go with 20 because it's more of that's the first achievable level that you really want to go for. That's what everybody's aiming for. I know there's the 21 through 25 now, but in tournaments and whatnot, it's just not as important as level 20 in the end of it. It's the first time you eliminate that 4-star gear from anything you're getting. That's why we always pick it. So we got our decreased speed, our turn meter control, and our extra damage off of Fenshi there. And then we are going to get a little bit turn meter help from Armiger. Very accessible champion. And then we have a Reviver, and we got Fodbar for our decreased heals. And we have the Wendarian there. Attract the Wendarian for heals, turn meter control, or turn meter boost, I should say, and a little bit of heals as well, along with some protection buffs. So solid support. So we're really kind of leaning on Fenshi being able to do enough damage to push this team forward. So that has become his role here, along with taking down that shield. So let's go ahead and finish out this one, and then we'll jump ahead to the boss after they get through this set of champions here. Alright, decreased speed, not bad. There's that turn meter control, nice double hit, 15%, so 30 total. Alright, we will jump ahead to the boss fight. Alright, here we are attacking the boss finally. As you can see, it's almost 5 minutes to get to the boss, so a little bit slow run. But maintained pretty well. Maintained pretty well. Now the trick is, can they actually get the shield down? Because he's going to have to do most of that work. Him and Fodbar are going to have to get through it, and they're going to use the wrong skills to get through that shield. So he'll take it down here. Yeah. Awful critting. Again, the wrong skill. We need to use his A1 for his triple hit. Alright, there we go. Triple hit time. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're getting a little turn meter control on these guys. So it will be quite the grind with only really 2 guys who can control turn meter, and Fodbar always using the wrong move at the wrong time. It's going to be super difficult to slowly cut through that shield. Triple hitter. There's that decreased health. So yeah, it's going to be a slugfest. In all honesty, with the decreased max HP, there's that decreased speed. That's huge. Ooh, he's down for the count. That might be it. Yeah, because those are his, yeah. Fodbar, you're killing it. Anyways, there you have it. Not quite enough to push through here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, there's a hit. Single hit. That decreased speed, not quite enough. And resisted that, so this is going to be a wipe at some point here. Sucks that he resisted it. I'll bring you up and show you the end stats. Alright, so here you have it, utility of him. He's not enough to kind of push through. If you wanted him to be your shield downer, you're going to have to increase his speed from the 175 I have by quite a bit. Probably at least get him into the low 200s, if not mid 200s, for him to get multiple hits on that shield. Fodbar, the Bard, is just second place with the damage. but he's still got outpaced by about 150,000 damage. So he's definitely doing his part as the damage dealer. Anyways, that brings us to the next part. Should we book him? Should we waste our time doing masteries on him? With what we saw so far, I would actually say probably not. You can probably get a better champion. You can get some rares that hit harder than that, and have better multi-hits on their A1s. But let's look at so arena defense, campaign locations, keeps. He's just not that good. Faction wars, we don't know yet, so you can't really say there. Clan boss, gosh, maybe the ignore defense starts to really stack up if you put enough poisons there. That can make him super useful in clan boss. Dragon's Lair, yeah, because a lot of people are using poison kills now. Fire Knight Castle, yeah, obviously that's where he's supposed to be. Put a little bit better turn control. I mean, if you put him with like a Cold Heart, obviously someone like that, his multi-hit is going to help out a bunch. And the fact that he slays ads, definitely going to help. Like, if you're really struggling in Fire Knight, yeah, book him up, mastery him up, all kinds of wonderful things like that. But let's look at the overall books. We got 4, we got 10, 15 books. That's a ton of books to be popping in this guy. So, again, this is one of those things where maybe you can walk it in if you're not too concerned. Like, if you have a Stag Knight, so you don't need him for the decreased speed, then yeah, do the Stag, walk him in, try not to get any A1s. But this is making, I mean, this becomes huge on 2 turns. Having the cooldown of something that actually takes turn meter away, that's going to be tremendous. This one on 3 turns, it's not bad. It's still a multi-hit. His biggest flaw, I mean, as they all have one, he's single target. Everything is single target. So, I mean, he's singularly built for this type of thing. So let's go ahead and book him out. Let's do it. Let's get down and dirty and throw some books in this guy. Yeah, I'm going to get a little lucky here because I am also into clan versus clan tournament. So not a complete waste. Here we go. Slam all these guys in there. 3 more. And that is a fully booked Fenshi. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go to the level, or go to the Masteries. And we're going to go ahead and buy these Masteries. Hopefully I don't accidentally jump to the wrong screen. Get all scrolls, 800 diamonds, gems, whatever. Alright, so this is where it could get a little bit different. The shield, no, I don't really care about that. No, so we're going to go over here to down 50%. We're going to go to Ruthless Ambush because I want to get through the ads. I want to just blow through those ads as fast as I freaking can. Increases damage inflicted to targets with stun, sleep, fear, true fear, or freeze. It's not really going to be too effective in the way we're building them out and how I would like to use them. Put over here. Yeah, we want him to finish some people off, so why not? Cycle of Violence. Yeah, we're going to go Cycle of Violence, definitely. Alright, increases damage, yep. Now, do we do Helm Smasher and hope that he can really hit on that other move when it's taking the defense out? Or do we want to get the extra damage from War Master or Giant Slayer? Actually, you know, we're going to do Giant Slayer because he's all multi-hit. Across the board, he's multi-hit, so we're going Giant Slayer because he has a potential to do a ton of damage. Alright, so this could be pretty good. Retribution, although I don't want him losing that much. I'm actually going to go the accuracy route on this one. And the reason for that is I want to be able to take accuracy off of this champion. I want to take it off of him. I want to get some extra hit from here, the Lore of Steel. And then I also want to do, let's go ahead and Sniper. And we're going to go ahead and add the duration, Master Hexer. And then we're going to go over here as well and get Cycle of Magic so we can get that the 2-turn, maybe it's a 1-turn all of a sudden. So that's how I want to build him off. I want to be able to take that accuracy off. I want to put more attack on him. I want to put more crit damage on him. Because I want him to help me get through those waves so I can get to the boss faster, so he can hit harder. So that's the way we have him built out. So now let's go ahead and see how much change is affected by all these moves here. Alright, so here we are in Dragon. We'll go ahead and do the A3 right here on the crossbowman. Should get a pretty solid hit out of this one. 69,000, 74,000. So, I mean, that is tremendous gains that he just had there. Big time add. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and jump to his A2 on Tyrell there. Tyrell? Yeah. So let's attack Horde in there, and here we go. A2 on his Tyrell. So boom, 29 thou, 31 thou, 31 thou. So almost 100,000, 94-ish, and he took the turn meter down 2 out of 3 times, because now it's 75% chance rather than its 50% chance. So quite a big change. Definitely a lot bigger hits there. Still, you know, it's not as... Yeah, he's no... What is it? The Stone? What am I thinking of? A couple other champions that can really just kind of smack. Alright, here we go. A1. 24, 19. Didn't even have a chance to land his third one. So, I mean, you're getting some solid damage out this boy now. Remember, we gonna take him into the Fire Knight, check out how hard he hits there in just a second here. So we'll go ahead and jump on over to that. We are gonna watch the final here, because he is great utility in the Dragon here. Obviously, his team is massively OP, but the fact he's adding those poisons, we're stacking it with a poison sensitivity, and now he's going to be ignoring defense. So, I mean, look at that. 90+ thousand plus the 38 he got there, proccing. Let's see him go again here. Boom, boom, boom. There's another 60 almost. Really putting down a lot of damage. Got to get that A2 though. There we go. 150 thou on the A2 with those extra poisons helping him ignore that the defense. So solid work. Alright, now we'll jump over to Fire Knight. Alright, same team going. All auto run. A lot more going on for him now. Got that snake bite thing on a 2-turn cooldown. Plus he has the chance to extend the duration, so the 4-turn. Not a bad person to pair with a single target for Zavia, like if you're taking out the dragon. A lot going on with this champ now. I think we had 665,000, right? Damage done last time. I'm hoping to see at least another 100,000 done by this champion. Alright, we'll watch this first round and then we'll jump to the boss fight. Boom, taking him out. Massive turn meter control. That's why we bring a reviver. Alright. As you can see, they're going to make it through this one, so we'll go ahead and jump to the boss fight. Alright, heading into the boss. Here we go. New and improved Fenshi. See what we can do. Alright, the tempting thing you could have done with Masteries, if you're strictly building it for Fire Knight, is go down the defensive tree, get Retribution like we had pointed out. So when he gets hit and smacked, he can go in there and do substantial damage to the boss. Alright, so he's going to hit him. Boom, so it's open. There's that decreased turn meter. Is it enough to get Armiger in there? Yes. Nice. There's that decreased speed for next round. Ooh, that's a heavy hit, though. This is the important part. There's 3 down. Gotta get one more hit on him. We got the hit. That's important. Boom. There's that turn meter decrease. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. There's that heal reduction if he ever closes his shield up, which I'm sure he will. But with him on a 2-turn cooldown on that turn meter decrease, along with Armiger, he's got the potential to really keep that thing down. Just really depends on how lucky he gets and how often he's going to use his A3 over his A2. Because that could potentially screw up the order, and whether or not Armiger gets resisted on his turn meter control. So there you go, there's a little bit more, taking them back down. So we're looking at the books of this champion again. It really shows the value of booking out his A2. If you can walk him in there and only get the A2, that's super lucky, but it's just a 2-turn cooldown where he has potential to pull off 45% turn meter and do relatively decent damage. That skill alone kind of projects him up the charts for Fire Knight. Specifically Fire Knight, obviously. I mean, you could use him in Ice Golem because turn meter control works there, and several of the bosses in Doom Tower, you know, you can manipulate their turn meter. But this is a solid outing and shows the value of books in this champion. I'd still probably give him just a B overall, maybe a B- as a champion. But, hey, he's the main turn meter control guy here. He's keeping the team together. He does substantial damage. I'm not seeing too much I dislike about him right now. Fodbor, on the other hand, needs a little help with his Fire Knight tuning. Alright. See if they can get through this. Still got most of the stuff down. Massive hits. Turn meter, alright. Just that every other turn pretty much, man. That's great. Oop. Come on back to us. No, it's a pretty long run here, guys. But he's just about to do it. Just about to get there. Little turn meter, nice, perfect, just enough to get us through. Just remember that final hit against the clan boss, or against Fire Knight, can in fact do turn meter damage, or control. So this is definitely a more free-to-play friendly. You can obviously change her in for another reviver, whoever you may have, or an apothecary or a healer, somebody. But there you go. He managed to put us through on books, and look at that damage: 1.5 million, up from 660,000. No changes other than Masteries, and books. So definitely a candidate for your books if you're looking to get through Fire Knight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you build him out. I really hope if you have this champion, this kind of inspires you either to build him or to dump him. Either way, I'm glad I could help. You have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for letting me do this. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the like button, yada, 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 and enjoy the rest of your week.